Growing Pains remains one of television's most beloved family sitcoms, remembered for its warmth, humor, and heartfelt stories about growing up and learning from life's mistakes. Centered on the Seaver family, the series captured the joys and challenges of marriage, parenthood, friendship, and coming of age. In this video, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, memorable roles, and the careers they built, while also honoring the beloved actors who are no longer with us. Let's return to the Seaver household, where sibling rivalries, teenage adventures, family arguments, laughter, and heartfelt life lessons made the series one of the most comforting and memorable family comedies of its era. Alan Thicke brought warmth, wit, and reassuring authority to Dr. Jason Seaver, the devoted psychiatrist and father whose patients often held the Seaver household together. Born Alan Willis Jeffrey on the 1st of March 1947 in Kirkland Lake, Ontario, Canada. He was 38 years old when audiences first met Jason in 1985. With his easy smile, dry humor, and relaxed confidence, Thicke made the character caring without becoming overly sentimental. Jason could be stubborn, playful, or overwhelmed, but his love for Maggie and their children always gave the family its emotional center. Across 7 seasons, Thicke turned the role into one of television's most recognizable father figures and earned a Golden Globe nomination in 1988. Beyond acting, he was also a writer, host, and composer who co-wrote the theme songs for Different Strokes and The Facts of Life. Alan Thicke died in Burbank, California, on the 13th of December 2016 from a type A aortic dissection at age 69. His legacy endures through his humor, versatility, and the gentle humanity he brought to Jason Seaver. Andrew Koenig brought playful humor, innocence, and genuine warmth to Richard Boner Stabone, Mike Seaver's loyal best friend whose awkward charm made him one of the show's most memorable supporting characters. Born Joshua Andrew Koenig on the 17th of August 1968 in Los Angeles, California, he was just 17 years old when he first appeared in October 1985. With his boyish energy, expressive reactions, and effortless comic timing, Koenig made Boner more than simply the goofy friend. Beneath the jokes was a sincere, good-hearted teenager whose loyalty to Mike gave their friendship real warmth. He appeared in 25 episodes across the first 4 seasons, leaving a lasting impression despite never being part of the main family. The son of Star Trek actor Walter Koenig, Andrew later appeared in 21 Jump Street, My Two Dads, and Star Trek Deep Space Nine, while also working as a writer, director, and editor. Andrew Koenig died by suicide in Vancouver, Canada, in February 2010, at the age of 41. His legacy remains tied to humor, creativity, and a character whose friendship and gentle spirit are still remembered with affection. Matthew Perry brought charm, tenderness, and an unexpected emotional weight to Sandy, the college student whose romance with Carol Seaver became one of the series' most heartbreaking storylines. Born Matthew Langford Perry on the 19th of August 1969 in Williamstown, Massachusetts, he was just 19 years old when he first appeared in the role in January 1989. With his easy smile, quick wit, and natural warmth, Perry made Sandy instantly likable, giving Carol a relationship that felt sincere and hopeful. His brief arc took a devastating turn when Sandy was killed after driving drunk, leaving Carol to confront grief and the consequences of a reckless decision. Though Perry appeared in only 3 episodes, the storyline left a lasting impression. Just a few years later, he achieved worldwide fame as Chandler Bing on Friends, where his sharp comic timing made him a television icon. Matthew Perry died in Los Angeles on the 28th of October, 2023, from the acute effects of ketamine at age 54. His legacy endures through his humor, vulnerability, and rare ability to make laughter and sadness feel equally human. Gordon Jump brought warmth, stubborn humor, and old-fashioned charm to Ed Malone, Maggie Seaver's proud father, and the grandfather whose visits often added another lively generation to the family. Born Alexander Gordon Jump on the 1st of April, 1932, in Dayton, Ohio. He was 53 years old when he first appeared in the role in March 1986. With his expressive face, easy comic timing, and slightly gruff manner, Jump made Ed feel like a man who could be difficult one moment and deeply affectionate the next. Proud and independent, Ed was never afraid to challenge Jason. Yet his devotion to Maggie and his grandchildren revealed the tenderness beneath his stubborn exterior. Jump appeared in 11 episodes between 1986 and 1991. Beyond the Seaver household, he became famous as Arthur Big Guy Carlson on WKRP in Cincinnati, and later as the Maytag repairman. Gordon Jump died on the 22nd of September 2003 from complications of pulmonary fibrosis at age 71. His legacy remains tied to warmth, comic instinct, and the gentle humanity he brought to every role. Jane Powell brought grace, warmth, and old-fashioned charm to Irma Seaver, Jason's spirited mother whose presence added another loving generation to the family. Born Suzanne Lorraine Burse on the 1st of April 1929 in Portland, Oregon, she was 59 years old when she first appeared in the role in November 1988. With her bright smile, lively humor, and natural elegance, Powell made Irma feel affectionate yet fiercely independent. Her romance with Wally Overmere also revealed a woman determined to embrace happiness again, even when Jason struggled to accept the changes in his mother's life. Powell appeared in 8 episodes across 3 seasons, bringing warmth and maturity to every family gathering. Decades earlier, she had been one of MGM's beloved musical stars, remembered for Royal Wedding and 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Jane Powell died at her home in Wilton, Connecticut, on the 16th of September, 2021, at the age of 92. Her legacy lives on through her radiant screen presence, remarkable singing voice, and the timeless charm she carried throughout a career spanning generations. Robert Rockwell brought gentle humor, old-fashioned charm, and quiet dignity to Wally Overmere, the warm-hearted man who entered the Seaver family as Irma's unexpected new love. Born on the 15th of October 1920 in Chicago, Illinois, he was 68 years old when he first appeared in November 1988. With his calm manner, easy smile, and understated comic timing, Rockwell made Wally feel sincere rather than intrusive, even as Jason struggled to accept someone taking the place his late father once held. Wally's patience and affection for Irma gradually gave the character a natural place within the extended family. And Rockwell appeared in 8 episodes across seasons 4 through 6. Decades earlier, he had become widely known as biology teacher Philip Boynton on the classic sitcom Our Miss Brooks, and later starred in The Man from Black Hawk, while also appearing in films such as The War of the Worlds. Robert Rockwell died of cancer at his home in Malibu, California, on the 25th of January, 2003, at age 82. His legacy remains tied to a career of remarkable longevity and the quiet warmth he brought to every role. Dana Plato brought boldness, youthful confidence, and unmistakable 1980s energy to Lisa, the Madonna-inspired teenager who briefly turned Mike Seaver's world upside down. Born Dana Michelle Strain on the 7th of November 1964 in Maywood, California, she was just 20 years old when she appeared in the role in November 1985, only 2 days before her 21st birthday. With her playful attitude, striking look, and rebellious charm, Plato made Lisa memorable despite appearing in only 1 episode. By then, she was already a familiar television face, best known as Kimberly Drummond on Different Strokes, the role that had made her one of the most recognizable young actresses of her generation. She later continued working in film and television and also became known to gaming audiences through Night Trap. Dana Plato died in Moore, Oklahoma, on the 8th of May, 1999, from a drug overdose, later ruled a suicide. She was 34 years old. Her legacy remains tied to the promise, vulnerability, and complicated reality of growing up in the spotlight. Dick Van Patten brought seasoned confidence and an unsettling sense of realism to Nick Simpson, the convenience store manager whose prejudice placed Mike Seaver in one of his more serious moral conflicts. Born Richard Vincent Van Patten on the 9th of December 1928 in Queens, New York, he was 60 years old when he appeared in the role in February 1989. With his friendly manner gradually giving way to defensiveness and anger, Van Patten made Nick more than a simple antagonist, revealing how discrimination could hide behind everyday favors and casual assumptions. Although he appeared in only 1 episode, his performance helped give the story unusual weight. By then, Van Patten was already a beloved television veteran, best known as Tom Bradford, the devoted father of 8 on 8 is Enough. His remarkable career began on Broadway at age 7 and later included memorable appearances in Spaceballs and Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Dick Van Patten died in Santa Monica, California, on the 23rd of June 2015, from complications of diabetes at age 86. His legacy remains tied to warmth, comic instinct, and a television career that spanned generations. Joanna Kerns brought warmth, intelligence, and quiet determination to Maggie Seaver, the devoted mother whose strength and compassion helped hold the family together. Born Joanna Crusy de Verona on the 12th of February, 1953, in San Francisco, California, she was 32 years old when audiences first saw her in the role in September 1985. With her natural warmth, expressive humor, and grounded presence, Kerns made Maggie feel like more than the traditional sitcom mother. She was loving but independent, balancing marriage and motherhood with a demanding career in journalism while never losing sight of her children. Across 7 seasons, her chemistry with Alan Thicke gave the Seaver marriage humor, tenderness, and believable imperfections. After leaving the role, Kerns continued acting before building an impressive career behind the camera, directing episodes of acclaimed series including ER, Ally McBeal, This Is Us, and Jane the Virgin. As of August 2026, Joanna Kerns is 73 years old. Her legacy remains defined by warmth, resilience, and a mother whose intelligence and humanity gave the Seaver family much of its heart. Kirk Cameron brought youthful charm, restless energy, and natural comic timing to Mike Seaver, the mischievous oldest son whose adventures became some of the family's most memorable stories. Born Kirk Thomas Cameron on the 12th of October 1970 in Panorama City, California, he was only 14 years old when audiences first saw him in the role in September 1985. With his quick smile, rebellious confidence, and effortless humor, Cameron made Mike more than a typical troublemaking teenager. He could be selfish, impulsive, and constantly looking for shortcuts. Yet beneath the attitude was a loyal son and brother who gradually learned from his mistakes. Across 7 seasons, viewers watched Mike grow from a carefree high school student into a more responsible young man, while Cameron became one of television's biggest teen stars and earned 2 Golden Globe nominations. He later appeared in Like Father, Like Son, the Left Behind films, and Fireproof. As of August 2026, Kirk Cameron is 55 years old. His legacy remains closely tied to the humor, rebellious spirit, and surprising heart he brought to Mike Seaver. Tracey Gold brought intelligence, sensitivity, and quiet determination to Carol Seaver, the bright and ambitious daughter whose sharp mind often made her the natural contrast to her mischievous older brother, Mike. Born Tracy Claire Fisher on the 16th of May 1969 in New York City, she was just 16 years old when audiences first saw her in the role in September 1985. With her expressive reactions, dry humor, and emotional sincerity, Gold made Carol more than simply the responsible child of the family. She could be competitive, insecure, stubborn, and deeply caring, allowing viewers to watch her grow through school pressures, relationships, heartbreak, and the difficult transition into adulthood. Across 7 seasons, Carol became one of television's most recognizable sitcom daughters. Gold later continued acting extensively in television movies and returned for 2 Seaver family reunion films. As of August 2026, Tracey Gold is 57 years old. Her legacy remains tied to honesty, resilience, and a character whose intelligence and vulnerability gave the family much of its emotional depth. Jeremy Miller brought mischievous energy, innocence, and natural humor to Ben Seaver, the youngest son whose curiosity and playful troublemaking made him an essential part of the family. Born Jeremy James Miller on the 21st of October 1976 in West Covina, California, he was only 8 years old when audiences first saw him in the role in September 1985. With his expressive reactions, quick wit, and boyish charm, Miller made Ben feel spontaneous and believable rather than simply the cute younger child. He could be stubborn, competitive, and eager to imitate his older brother Mike, yet beneath the mischief was a sensitive boy deeply attached to his family. Across 7 seasons, viewers watched Ben grow from an energetic child into a teenager facing friendships, responsibility, and the awkward changes of growing up. During those years, Miller also voiced Linus in several Peanuts productions and later returned as Ben in 2 reunion films. As of August 2026, Jeremy Miller is 49 years old. His legacy remains closely tied to warmth, humor, and the youthful spirit he brought to the Seaver household. Ashley Johnson brought bright energy, innocence, and playful charm to Chrissy Seaver, the youngest child whose arrival gave the family a fresh sense of warmth in its final years. Born Ashley Suzanne Johnson on the 9th of August, 1983, in Camarillo, California, she began playing Chrissy at only 6 years old, taking over the role after the character was aged from a toddler to a young child. With her expressive face, quick reactions, and natural comic timing, Johnson made Chrissy feel curious, outspoken, and genuinely affectionate, rather than simply the cute youngest sibling. Across the final 2 seasons, she grew comfortably into the Seaver household and later returned for both reunion films. Johnson went on to build a remarkably diverse career, starring as Patterson in Blind Spot, becoming a core member of Critical Role, and earning 2 BAFTA Games Awards for her acclaimed performance as Ellie in The Last of Us. As of August 2026, Ashley Johnson is 42 years old. Her career remains defined by versatility, emotional honesty, and a rare ability to grow far beyond her beginnings as a child star. Leonardo DiCaprio brought vulnerability, restless energy, and remarkable emotional depth to Luke Brower, the homeless teenager whose arrival gave the Seaver family an unexpected new member. Born Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio on the 11th of November 1974 in Los Angeles, California, he was just 16 years old when audiences first saw him in the role in September 1991. With his quick wit, guarded expressions, and natural intensity, DiCaprio made Luke feel far more complex than the typical troubled teen. Independent and street-smart, Luke initially resisted help, but his growing bond with Mike and the Seavers gradually revealed the lonely boy beneath his defensive confidence. Joining the final season, DiCaprio was already displaying the emotional instinct that would soon define an extraordinary film career. He later earned worldwide acclaim for Titanic, The Departed, Inception, and The Revenant, winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for the latter. As of August 2026, Leonardo DiCaprio is 51 years old. His career remains defined by fearless choices, extraordinary range, and a talent that was already unmistakable in Luke Brower. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Growing Pains cast and the stories behind their unforgettable roles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, funniest moment, or most memorable scene from the Seaver household in the comments. See you in the next video.